The hype over AI has been going bonkers this past year. Although the idea of AI has already been known to us from novels and quite famous comic book movies, recently the realization of AI coming into our own world has become much more prevalent with technology like ChatGPT, taking the forefront of kids cheating on their homework. AI's origin can be traced back all the way to the 1950s, to John von Neumann and Alan Turing, who are known to be the founding fathers of the technology, as they would help create and pioneer the structure of future programmable computers, and at the same time bring to light the idea of machine intelligence, especially through what Alan Turing calls the Turing test, which is basically a game to test how well a machine can imitate human behavior. But it would be John McCarthy from MIT to coin the term AI, artificial intelligence, as he would define it to be the construction of computer programs that engage in tasks that are currently more satisfactorily performed by human beings because they require high-level mental processes such as perpetual learning, memory organization, and critical reasoning. And the main takeaway from this quote is one line: performed by human beings. And how I interpret it is that inevitably, AI's main goal is to replicate all possible human function and at a level far surpassing humanity. Although, fun fact, the appearance of human-like functioning machinery actually traces back further to a film called Metropolis in 1927, which I found hella creepy. But the movie's quite interesting though. But that's just the beginning. Ever since then, technology and AI, especially AI, has grown leaps and bounds. And now AI is the new wave, with every company, investor, and student jumping onto the AI train. And real quick, let me first explain how AI is made, or specifically the ones made from OpenAI and ChatGPT was, which basically involves large amounts of data and machine learning processes, like large language models, which is capable of absorbing large amounts of textual data and interpreting it and finding the relationships between all the words itself. Some of the data sources it used was, funny enough, from places like Reddit and Twitter, which may or may not be the most accurate form of human behavior. One crucial technique that the people at OpenAI used to create their AI and chatbots was reinforcement learning with human feedback, which basically incorporates the feedbacks that people would give and then incorporates it into the learning process for the bots. The most significant thing about chatbots like ChatGPT, compared to all the other chatbots in the past, is that in ChatGPT, the answers it gives are much more specific and curated to the specific input you give it, allowing for more specific and varying answers depending on what you tell it, with almost human-like responses, which was definitely a breakthrough when it came out, getting many tech nerds and investors very excited for this field, as some believe that AI would be our single most greatest invention, and maybe our last. Anyways, the markets are definitely catching the hype as well, as many tech companies have been getting a boost in their stock performance by just mentioning the word AI in their reports, like Microsoft. Or on the other hand, getting pummeled like the boys at Snapchat when they sent out this horrendous thing.
What the fuck is that?
On top of the poor earnings Snap produced, the stock pretty much dropped like 30% at one point. But the hype has definitely translated to one company, Nvidia, which has recently seen a 40% jump this past month, as it would sell the processors and chips that are required to power and build the AI industry. Like the dot-com and crypto bubble before it, we may be witnessing a new bubble emerge in the markets. And with the government finally securing a deal regarding the whole debt ceiling bonanza last week, who knows, man, the markets may go brrrr on that way. Or something could happen and the entire market could tank for the next couple of months and we're thrown into an apocalyptic situation with zombies and furries running around. Who knows? The future is quite an unpredictable place. Recently, many AI experts came out to warn about the possible existential crisis that AI could pose on the human race if not careful. Like I said, our greatest invention and maybe our last. The future of AI has a lot of possibilities, both good and bad. Hopefully we'll find the good in all of this, and hopefully we'll be able to regulate this shit in the future. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you, boys. Peace.